Let's get one thing straight. Before we go any further, you need to hear this loud and clear. You are not lazy, weak, or a failure. No matter what you've been told or what you've told yourself, those labels don't define you. The reason you've struggled with weight loss isn't because you lack willpower or discipline. It's because you've been sold a lie, a story that's been repeated so often it feels like the truth. The lie that you need to feel motivated every single day to succeed. That if you don't wake up inspired, you're doomed to fail. But here's the reality. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes, and it's never there when you need it most. Motivation is not the cause of action. It's the result of action. When you take that first step, no matter how small, motivation follows. Relying on motivation is like building a house on quicksand. It's destined to sink. You need a foundation that's solid, something you can count on even on your worst days. You're not alone in feeling tired or uninspired. Most people do. Even the most successful people have days when they want to quit. Let's stop blaming ourselves and throw that lie away. It's time to let go of the guilt and shame that's been weighing you down. Your past attempts weren't failures. They were lessons. Every setback taught you something valuable, even if it didn't feel like it at the time. You were told to chase a feeling, but feelings are fickle and unreliable. They change with the weather, with your mood, with your circumstances. Today, we stop chasing motivation and start building something real. We're going to create a system that works for you, not against you. This isn't about endless inspiration. It's about systems that work even when you have zero motivation. It's about making healthy choices automatic, so you don't have to think twice. We'll focus on habits so small and simple, they become second nature. Tiny actions, repeated daily, add up to massive change over time. Consistency, not intensity, is the true key to change. It's not about doing everything perfectly, it's about showing up again and again. We're replacing the myth of motivation with discipline, habit, and self-compassion. You'll learn to be kind to yourself, even on the tough days. Forget what you thought you knew. Let go of the old rules that never worked for you. Your real journey starts now, built on truth, on habits, and on a foundation that will last. This is your chance to rewrite your story, one small step at a time. Remember the last time you felt super motivated? Maybe it was the start of a new year, or after watching an inspiring video, or even just waking up one morning with a sudden burst of energy. In that moment, everything felt possible, and you were ready to take on the world. It was probably at the start of something new, a fresh goal, a new routine, or a big change you wanted to make in your life. That spark of motivation can feel like rocket fuel, launching you into action. That initial burst of energy is powerful, but temporary. It's like a wave that lifts you up, but eventually, it always comes back down. Motivation is a fair weather friend. It shows up for the party, cheers you on when things are easy, but disappears the moment things get tough or inconvenient. It's there for the highlight reel, but not for the behind-the-scenes struggles. Real life always gets in the way. Stress, illness, arguments, exhaustion, or just a long, hard day. Suddenly, that motivation you counted on is nowhere to be found, and your goals feel much further away. When motivation fades, most people give up, thinking it's a personal failure or a sign they're not cut out for their goals. But that's not true at all. The truth is, motivation is just an emotion, influenced by things you can't control: your mood, the weather, your energy levels, or even just a bad night's sleep. It's as unpredictable as the weather itself. Relying on motivation is like waiting for a sunny day to do laundry. What happens when it rains for a week straight? Do you just give up and let things pile up? Instead, you adapt. You find another way. You create a system that works in any weather, no matter how you feel. You make your actions less about how inspired you are and more about what you do by default. Your health journey needs the same kind of system, a set of habits and routines that keep you moving forward, even when motivation is nowhere in sight. Motivation is a bonus, not a necessity. When it shows up, enjoy it. Let it give you an extra push, but don't depend on it to carry you through the hard days. When it's there, use it. When it's gone, your habits and systems keep you moving. Progress is built on consistency, not on waiting for the perfect mood. Build a plan so simple you can do it on autopilot, something that fits into your life, even on your busiest, most stressful days. Make it so easy that skipping is harder than showing up. This is how you build resilience. This is how you keep going, even when you don't feel like it. It's not about being perfect, it's about showing up again and again. Success is defined by what you do on the days you feel nothing. Don't worship motivation, outsmart it. Make your actions automatic, so you don't have to think twice. That's how you keep going when the excitement fades. That's how you win, by making progress, no matter the weather, no matter your mood. Your habits are your true friend, always there, rain or shine. There's a scientific reason your motivation fades. It's dopamine. When you start something new, your brain rewards you with a dopamine surge. But as the new habit becomes routine, the dopamine hit fades. This is called habituation. You're not broken, your brain is just efficient. Stop chasing the initial high. Focus on execution, not feelings. Build habits so automatic you do them without thinking, like brushing your teeth. That's the goal. Make healthy actions non-negotiable. Rule 1. Set a goal so small you can't fail, an unbreakable goal. This isn't about lowering your standards. It's about building a foundation that can't be shaken, no matter what life throws at you. When you make your goal unbreakable, you remove the pressure and the fear of failure. You create a promise to yourself that you know you can keep every single day. Forget, I'll work out an hour every day. That's fragile. Big, ambitious goals sound inspiring, but they often crumble when motivation dips or life gets busy. The bigger the goal, the easier it is to break. Instead, try I'll put on my workout clothes. That's it. It might seem almost too easy, but that's the point. The smaller the goal, the harder it is to find an excuse not to do it. Even on your worst day, you can do that. No matter how tired, stressed, or unmotivated you feel, you can always take this tiny step. It's about showing up for yourself, even when you don't feel like it. The magic? Once you're dressed, you might stretch, walk, or even work out. Tiny actions create momentum. One small step leads to another, and before you know it, you're moving forward. The hardest part is starting, and your unbreakable goal makes starting automatic. Apply this to your diet. Don't aim for perfection. Perfection is a trap that leads to guilt and giving up. Instead, focus on what you can always do, no matter what. Try, I'll drink a glass of water before coffee. It's a simple act, but it sets a positive tone for your day and reminds you that you're in control of your choices. Simple, achievable, and no internal debate. You don't have to negotiate with yourself or summon willpower, you just do it. And that's powerful. Each small win builds a new identity. You become the person who follows through. Every time you keep your promise, you reinforce your belief in yourself. Focus on the process, not the outcome. The journey is where real change happens, not just the finish line. Success is sticking to your tiny, unbreakable promise. It's about consistency, not intensity. The more you show up, the more you grow. Every time you do, you cast a vote for the person you want to become. These votes add up, shaping your habits and your future. You build trust with yourself. That trust is the secret ingredient to lasting change, because you know you'll show up no matter what. This is the foundation for lasting change. Small, steady actions stack up, creating something strong and unshakable. One ridiculously small step at a time. Make your goals unbreakable. Make them automatic. Let them become part of who you are. That's how you win the long game. Start small, win big. The journey begins with a single, unbreakable step. Take yours today. Your brain needs proof your efforts are working. That's why Rule 2 is to track your progress visually. Don't obsess over the scale. Track your actions. Hang a calendar where you'll see it daily. Every day you complete your unbreakable goal, mark a big X. That X is a trophy, a visual record of your consistency. Your goal, don't break the chain. As the chain grows, you see your hard work. On tough days, that calendar reminds you how far you've come. It becomes a game you want to win. The instant gratification of marking an X keeps you motivated. You're building evidence that you're consistent and disciplined. See your effort, believe in your progress. Rule 3. Celebrate every win, no matter how small. We're often our own worst critics, dismissing our progress. That thinking is toxic. It robs you of joy. Be your own cheerleader. Did you choose a salad? Celebrate. Put on your workout clothes? Celebrate. Celebration doesn't have to be big. Just acknowledge your win. Say, I'm proud of myself for that choice. Create a list of small, healthy rewards, like a relaxing bath or a new song. Rewards should reinforce your healthy habits. This builds a positive association with your new actions. Every celebration strengthens your belief in yourself. You're proving you can make good choices. Celebrate every step. You deserve it. Some days will feel impossible. You'll be exhausted, overwhelmed, and want to quit. The negative voice in your head will scream that you're failing. This is the moment that defines your journey. Be kind to yourself. Don't spiral into guilt or shame. Treat yourself like you would a struggling friend. One bad day doesn't erase your progress. Acknowledge your feelings without judgment. Remind yourself, one off-plan meal or missed workout doesn't define you. Progress isn't a straight line. The most important thing on a hard day? Return to your unbreakable goal. Don't punish yourself. Just get back to basics. The goal isn't perfection, it's getting back on track. Success is measured by how quickly you get back up. Be kind. Take one small step forward. Let's reframe your past attempts, not as failures, but as valuable data. Every diet, every program, every setback taught you what doesn't work. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. You know your pitfalls and excuses. This time, use that knowledge to build a smarter, more realistic plan. Your past struggles made you resilient. Every time you tried again, you built perseverance. Thank your past self for gathering this information. She wasn't failing. She was learning. Your past doesn't define your future unless you let it. Use your history as a tool, not a weapon. You're wiser and more prepared now. Your experiences are the ground for your lasting success. Build on them. If you remember one thing, let it be this. Don't wait for motivation. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. The smallest step forward sparks the engine. The real equation: tiny action, small win, motivation, more action, results. Perfection is the enemy, progress is the goal. Forget all or nothing thinking. Can't do an hour at the gym? Do 10 minutes? Can't eat perfectly? Add a vegetable to one meal. Every small choice counts. Small steps over time lead to big change. Your journey is unique. Don't compare it to anyone else's. Compete only with who you were yesterday. Aim to be 1% better today. That's sustainable, that's powerful. So, what can you do right now? Stand up, drink water, write an unbreakable goal. Then subscribe to our channel to keep getting tips and hacks that will help you in this journey. Take one small action, right now. Consistency is the secret. Small actions are the key. Go take one.